Thursday. I almost said Friday. Wish it was Friday. It's Thursday, the last day of the work week for me, for us. I put my hair in a ponytail, worked out this morning, still not feeling good at all. Yeah, just kind of dealing with a little sickness thing going on. Had youth last night. I helped them with worship because the singer, the one who leads the songs, is dealing with a little bit of sickness too, so I helped them a little bit, and it was literally a miracle. God always does that. It just amazed me how God does that, because I can go from like I cannot talk, cannot sing, like the day before, could not hit any notes, little bug flying past me, could not hit any notes, couldn't do anything past like this level, this like deep level, and I could do a little bit of low stuff. I couldn't do anything below, like above that. But then last night I tried to sing and noise was coming out and it was fine. It didn't even sound that different. To me it does a little. I sound worse to myself a lot, but you know, anyway, it's just amazing how he does that, because he's always done that. I've had times leading worship where I will literally walk on stage thinking I'm not going to be able to do this, like I can't make noise, it's just, it had gotten worse or whatever, and then he just pulls through and it works, and then right after worship it'll be like gone again. But like he will make a way for that to happen, so it's really cool. But anyway, we are at the church and go in and get started. Okay, so we are in the office. Haven't vlogged much today. I've been working. I'm not preaching this coming Wednesday. We have a guest speaker this Wednesday. So I've started working on the next series that's starting in March. We're doing a series called Influencer in March. I'm really excited about. So I started writing that. I've got a good portion of the first message done. And then Manny's working on the graphic for that series right now. I started it, but he had an idea for it, so he's working on it. And I have a lesson coming in. I only have one lesson on Thursdays. I should be here in about 30 minutes, so a little bit less than that. So that's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, I don't feel very good. I haven't felt very good, so that's not fun. I don't know why I keep getting the sinus stuff. When I was younger, I never got anything, and then I got mono when I was younger, and ever since that, I've been more susceptible to like this kind of sickness. I've had more, and then I've had sinus things since we moved to New Mexico. That's when that started. So I don't know why, but it's been more consistent than ever. So it's not anything horrible, it's just frustrating and just don't feel great. So yeah, kind of what we're doing is waiting for the lesson to come in. And ready for the weekend. 6:30. I do not want to go to the gym right now, but we're going. It's our day off, and I'm still not feeling good. But we're gonna go. I forgot my hair tie, but it is 30 degrees outside. It says it feels like 25, which isn't that bad, but this is a garage part, and the whole gym doesn't have any heat in it, so it's just like what you get is what you get. But this part is really, really cold because it's like a garage. So I know this bar that I'm about to touch is going to be so horrifically cold. And I seriously am dreading it. Oh man, I know it's gonna be cold in my hands. I need to get some like weightlifting gloves because I'm a wimp and this is like not working. Okay, I'm going up just a little bit in weight because for the first time today it was a lot easier. It's just like my form and everything I'm trying to get down, so I always knew that I could obviously, I've only had 5 pounds on each side, plus the weight of the bar obviously, so I always knew I could clearly lift, you know, I can do more than that, but it's just awkward because I didn't have any form down, which still I'm working on that, but that's the kind of thing that I'm working on, just the technique of it. I can lift it, but it's just like I'm like a deer learning how to walk, you know? So I put 10 on each side now. Still not a lot, but it's probably gonna be a noticeable difference, and it got really easy. Like the last ones were really simple for me, so that's good. That means that I'm actually improving a little bit, so I feel good about that. Manny, my husband over there, he's a personal trainer, so he's been helping me. I mean, obviously he's doing his own workout too, so I try not to ask for help all the time, but he's been helping me so that I can kind of get better form. And yeah, I have a lot of things to work on, but I don't know, I'm impressed that I could at least go up a little bit, because the first time I did that, just like a week or two ago, I only did the bar itself. I didn't put any weight on it, so that's a little bit better. It's like moving pretty quickly, so honestly I know I could do more than this. I just don't want to step out and like have such bad form and just like fall over. That's what it feels like I might do, because I'm just not used to it yet. I'm learning, so yeah, getting more confident as I go along, and I think that that's helping too. Okay, so now we just went home, just basically wearing workout clothes. Manny changed, but I don't really like sweat much. I almost just choked. I don't really sweat much, so I just literally am wearing what I had on, but I'm wearing one of Manny's old coats because it's like big enough to wear this warm thing under. Normally I'm not like a wimp about the cold like whatsoever. It doesn't get cold in Texas. I will be the first to tell you that. Like, yes, right now it's 30 degrees. This is like one of the coldest mornings that we've had, and that is not cold for 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, no. But I think just I'm not feeling good, so I just like to be like wrapped up when I'm not feeling good. I'm always like more cold when I'm not feeling good, so that's kind of what it is this morning. But yeah, it's super bright out, like crazy. So we're gonna go. Dirt Cheap is having additional 20% off from 8 to 9. So we're gonna get there and to see if we find anything. Not gonna buy something just because it's that, but if we find anything, we'll get it, and we always go on Fridays anyway. Okay, so we just got the best deal. We went to Dirt Cheap, and Manny's excited about it. Went to Dirt Cheap, and they were having that additional 20% off. And we've been looking at these Arlo security cameras that they have there. They have them, I mean, it's not just at Dirt Cheap, it's like a regular thing, obviously, but they're expensive. So this camera that we just got was originally $250, and we got it for $40. So that was crazy. Super good deal. We've actually been looking at it and actually considered buying it when it was like still 100 and something. Almost bought it because it was still a decent deal, and then anyway we didn't buy it and we got it for $40. So sometimes waiting doesn't do good because it's gone, but sometimes waiting is the best thing to do, so you just have to know. But anyway, it's really awesome. We got that 40 bucks, and then now we're at Chick-fil-A getting breakfast because we never get Chick-fil-A breakfast. We're never here early enough. And I got a wreath too for $3, a Magnolia Joanna Gaines wreath. So yeah,
deals on deals.
Deals on deals. Deals on wheels. There's nothing like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is just, they're on another level.
It is, and you know it.
No, they're totally different. They can't be compared.
Yeah, they can.
There's a really good chicken place in England too.
Something chicken-wise to eat between those two, beef and chicken.
England doesn't have Chick-fil-A. They have a place called Favorite Chicken that's really good. It's hay or something, isn't it?
Yes, there's a bale of hay.
Yeah. Huh. That could be bad. This little heater in here. So I'm wearing this shirt today. I just want to make a video, but I washed my face and put stuff on it, moisturized a little bit, so if I look greasy, that's why. Get soaking in. So anyways, that's what I wore to the gym today, and you saw it already in those clips, but this is just a shirt that is from Gateway. Gateway actually gave this to me when we were there. They let us pick some stuff out. They took us, we have vlogs about that, but they took us like on a tour of everything. They actually gave us free tickets last year for the Gateway Leadership Conference, and yeah, they like took us all around. It was the coolest thing ever. We vlogged it. It was amazing, and they were so incredibly sweet. But this is actually a shirt that I got from them. It's the Comfort Colors brand, and that is a really like nice line, and it says encourage on the sleeve. I thought it was just simple and really cute. So yeah, this is what I wore to the gym today. It's just plain everywhere else, little pocket. I liked the color of it. So I wore this today, and I wore these leggings. And so the leggings are from 90 Degree by Reflex, and I just want to say I love these leggings for anybody looking for good gym leggings. Good morning, happy Saturday. I look a mess. I went to the gym this morning. I have not gone to the gym yet on a Saturday, but I did it today. So I missed a day this week because of my sickness going on. So I, wanted to go today to kind of make up for that. So I went 5 days this week. Still, even though I missed a day because I went Saturday. So that's good. Makes me feel good. I'm excited. I'm seeing a lot of progress, probably more than ever, even though I've worked out longer than this before, and I did see progress before. I feel like it's happening faster, probably because I'm doing more, pushing myself more, not worried about, if I know what I'm doing or not, just going for it and really trying. So it's been really fun, but I'm making some coffee right now. Does anybody else just love, I have the coffee in here because it's part of the grinder that I have. Does anybody else just love the smell of coffee? Like when I open this thing, when I open it, it smells so good. So I'm loading up the coffee machine. Going to make a latte. But yeah, I'm seeing a change in my body as well. I do weigh myself occasionally. I don't focus a whole lot on that, but I do occasionally. And I haven't, like, on the scale, well, I haven't in a couple days, so you never know, but last time I checked on the scale, it wasn't different. Like, my weight was the same. I mean, I've been down just like a few pounds ever since the fast we did. I lost about 9 pounds in the fast, put a couple pounds back on, but I have stayed down a few pounds from my original weight. But I do look different, and I feel different, like when I'm wearing clothes or whatever. It does feel different. So I think it's one of those things, like the scale hasn't changed, and honestly it may not change a whole lot because I'm really trying to put on muscle, and that's like my main goal right now, is to get stronger and that kind of thing. So may not see it like on a number, but I'm probably even maybe gonna gain some weight with some muscle because I'm gaining muscle. So but I feel really good, and I feel like it's, I look more toned, and it's becoming noticeably different, which probably not to anybody else, but I look at myself every day. Manny notices that he looks at me every day, obviously. So I think when you really know like what I normally look like, I do look a little bit different. So I mean, it's not even about that. It's about the fact that I'm proud of myself, and that I'm actually getting up and doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So and I'm being healthy, and it's a healthy thing to do. So I think I have a better mindset about it this time, and I'm not like so focused on, well, I have to look different, I have to lose weight, I have to, why don't I look different yet? I think when you get in that mindset, it's discouraging because you're not gonna just like, be a bodybuilder after like a day of the gym. But I think we honestly expect like some kind of major result immediately. Instant gratification, we're all really bad about that, I think. But I think when you have a mindset of, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do something that makes me proud of myself, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do something that maybe I couldn't do before. When you have that kind of mindset, when you have those smaller goals, I think it's really encouraged me a lot more, because I'm not worried about what I look like. I'm worried about, okay, I did that today, and last time I couldn't do that. So it's just those small little steps, and I think it's really been helpful for me to just say like, oh, look, I put more weight on, even though it's not a lot of weight, I couldn't do that the first time, so it's just really celebrating little victories. And like, they always talk about non-scale victories, and it's seriously like, that actually helps to not worry about like, oh, look, I lost 5 pounds, but look what I can do now, look how much stronger I am. I think that that's the most important thing anyway. So I talked about this stuff in my recent makeup video. This is sparkling, like Welch's sparkling like grape juice, but it is called Sparkling Rosé, and it's so good. We literally bought like so many of these just because we love them so much. And like in these bottles, you don't really get much out of these. So we bought a few of these because they're so good and like such a fun little treat. This camera is so good. I just love this camera. Ooh, it's good lighting. It looks so much better on camera than like it even is in here. I only have a window open a little bit. So I'm just kind of doing my little Saturday routine. I really want to bring some more blonde up because when it's down it looks good, but when it's back like this it just looks really dark right there. And I look better, I think, with blonde than I do like dark hair like this. I used to have dark hair. I've had like every color of hair possible. But I had like basically black at one point because I went through a phase and I wanted really dark hair, so it wasn't black. It was like, I don't know, it was supposed to be like really dark brown or something, but it basically looked black. It was really dark. I just saw a picture of that the other day. It was different. And it didn't look horrible, but I just feel like the blonde suits me. Blonde and red. I like both of those for me. When I say red, I mean like, I had it even in the vlogs, but like maroon purpley red, not orangey. I always prefer on myself cool toned stuff. That's why I'm trying to get rid of like all the brassiness. My whole life, every time I go blonde, I just want white. Like I just want it to be as white as it can. I just like that kind of tone, or like silvery tones. I love that on myself. I think just my skin tone. I look really strange if I have like a lot of brassiness in my hair, which is why when I do red, I like to have the purpley maroon kind of, you know, the rich red. So anyway, I'm just having my coffee. I've been drinking this for like an hour. It takes me so long to drink things. When we come back from the gym and I have protein shakes, you're not supposed to like just obviously drink a protein shake the entire day, so I'm trying to drink it pretty quick, but it takes me forever. So Manny started making me a little bit of a smaller amount. I'm just so slow at drinking things, and I don't know, it's always been how I am slow at eating too, honestly. I just have to take a break. With drinking things, I can't just like chug stuff because I don't like that. I like to drink slowly. So watching some videos, just kind of like catching up on some. Actually watching some old videos. I do that when I find a channel that I like. I'll just go through their old videos too that I've missed, which I'm sure a lot of people do that, but like I do it like I like want to see every video. So I really do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm still not feeling great today, to be honest. I don't know, gotta lead worship tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to get over this real quick. That's the thing with leading worship and ministry. It's like you basically can't, and you can, especially when you're in like a larger setting. It's like if you're at a church where they have like, you know, 5 worship pastors, then it's a little bit simpler because I've never had that experience. I have been in a multi-site church where there's more than one, but it's for each campus. But as far as multiple worship pastors at one site, I haven't had that. And that, from what I've seen, of course, there's easy stuff and more difficult stuff. Like nothing's easy, you know, in ministry, but I'm sure in some ways that's easier, and in some ways, of course, that's more difficult, just the way that it works. But I am the sole, you know, worship pastor. We have people who lead and they're amazing, but I'm the sole like staff worship pastor. Like I'm the one that has to to be there and has to do that. So it's not really, you don't really get a chance to be, you know, sick, I guess. Okay, so we're working on a graphic over there. That's what I mean. It doesn't really end, but like I was saying, so that's one thing that I think people, and I always say this just because I think people don't really get this, that like Sundays are, and again, like I would go to church whether I was a pastor or not. I always did, but Sundays are like a non-negotiable kind of thing when you have the type of job that I have, especially when it's very like kind kind of like running the experience kind of thing. You know, they have pastors that are set out for just that purpose, but with our church, you know, obviously not having, you know, 100 staff like maybe a large church would, or more, significantly more, 100 staff in one area, you know, like they could have a lot, is one of those things where, you know, Manny and I really have a lot of things to do with the whole experience of the service. So it's basically like stressful when I get sick, and like I've tried to get past that and I've gotten better. But when I start to feel anything, like if it's especially like sinus related, because I have to sing and speak and everything, I really get stressed out about it. Like it's really like it's a lot of pressure to me whenever I start to feel that. And I think a lot of it is because even though I'm very healthy and like, you know, my body does recover well, and I'm not saying that I'm like, you know, bad off or anything, but with the sinus stuff, I've had it lingering for so long, and so I just really dread getting that. So I've just been praying about that, and you know, God always shows up. Like even like I said, Wednesday, I hadn't been able to sing in days, or in a couple of days, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to sing, and I really needed to help them, and I knew I needed to help them Wednesday. Not that they couldn't have done it, but I just felt like I needed to do that, like just to feel better about it for myself, like to feel like I had been there for them and had helped them. I feel like I needed to help the youth on Wednesday night because their singer was kind of feeling sick, their worship leader, and so, you know, I just wanted to help them, but I really was like, this is gonna be horrible. But God always does it. He always just literally gives you everything that you need for that moment. I know he's gonna do it tomorrow too, but it's really like learning how to trust God all over again every time you're a worship pastor that gets sick, if you're like leading every week. Because like this week particularly, one of our vocalists is out. He also drums for us now. He does both, you know, back and forth, but he's out, and he's a big help for me. So, you know, I just have to be good. So I'm just gonna drink some tea in the morning. But yeah, it's funny because, you know, I don't know. And Sundays are the easy part, which again sounds wild. It's a lot of work, but leading up to it and preparing for it is definitely the harder part. And everybody in ministry will tell you that, I think. But when you're sick, it's not the easy part. It's a little bit harder when you're not feeling great. So that's kind of where I'm at today, just praying through some stuff. And when I've been working out in the mornings, I've been using that really as like a prayer worship time. And I think that's one of the reasons I've been liking it more, because I'm literally using it as like, I mean, I always do this, but not always when I'm working out. I'm using it as like just listening to worship music, preparing my heart, and I seriously just use it as a time where just like me and God, and it's something that I'm looking forward to having that time with him. And I heard somebody the other day talking about their time with God is like when they're in a bath or whatever, you know, and that's their time. And so they look forward to that time. And so I've been looking forward to just like hanging out with God while I work out. And that's really what we've been doing. Just like, that's all I can do. You know what I mean? I'm not focused on other things. That's what I'm doing. And also just something about working your body out and being healthy and taking care of the body that he gave you. That's an act of worship in and of itself, because he calls us to do that. He actually wants us to do that. He asks us to do that. Our body's a temple. The Bible talks about that, and he wants you to take care of that temple. So I think that alone, being an act of worship, has been helpful too. So it's been good. But yeah, I just want to have some chit chat real quick. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. I had a face and makeup on today that I really liked, and I filmed a whole different video, and then I wiped it off and remembered I have to end this one, so you get in the real face. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog, get this edited. I have 2 videos to edit today, and just have some chill time. Tomorrow we're back on the grind, so we're gonna just kind of chill a little bit today. So thank you for watching this vlog. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time. Bye.